Hi everyone, and welcome to your Unicorn Energy Pick-a-Card reading. We have 3 piles today, okay? Pile 1 here, you can pick by this card or this crystal, which is Rhodonite. You can pick by this card for pile 2 or crystal, which is rose quartz, or you can pick pile 3 by this card or this crystal, which is Rhodochrosite. All right, so pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3, and I will see you in your reading. Hi to those of you who chose this card for pile 1 or this Rhodonite crystal. This is your unicorn energy reading. I am so excited to do it for you. Let's get going. I'm going to have oracle cards here, and then I'll pull live tarot at the end along with another oracle card from the Enchanted Unicorn deck. But to get started, let's look at overall energy. I love doing overall energies for the reading. I just started doing it a while back, and I really like it. Oh my God, that's adorable. Okay, so not a Yeti, and we have the 5 of diamonds or the 5 of pentacles. Okay, we have the King of Unicorns. We have Stargate of Lyra. We have Be a Beacon and Balance. Okay, pile 1. I have a feeling, pile 1, you are my unicorns. You are the unicorn in your group, okay? You are the person who is a little different, a little mystical, magical, and majestic, all right? And just the fact that we have this card, and I have to hold it up here for you to see, I hope you can see that clearly. Not a Yeti, they're kitten unicorns, okay? And one big cat unicorn, absolutely sweet. And it's strangeness. Okay, and with the 5 of Pentacles, that's kind of like, you know, feeling that you're, I'm going to say feeling that you're different, like you're left out in the cold. You're not the same as everyone else. Okay, well, neither is a Yeti. They're mystical and magical and it's folklore. It's all of those things. And, you know, it's also strange to see what is, oh my God, just so cute. Kitten unicorns and cat unicorn Yeti, okay? Not your everyday. You, pile 1, are not someone's everyday, okay? And this is darn important because you are going to make a difference in the world. This, we'll call it strangeness, uniqueness. It's like Aquarian energy to me, all right? You are out, I'm going to say, prancing to the beat of your own drum, all right? You are, I love this card, King of the Unicorns. You are blessed with majesty, vision, and power. You see things the way other people don't see things. Okay, you think in different ways. You create in different ways. You dream in different ways. And this is all wonderfully powerful because I see here this one, be a beacon, be an inspiration, light the way for others. I've been getting this message a lot recently, and yeah, we need someone unique. We need someone who isn't going to do it the same way other people do it, to show us a different way of being, to be an inspiration to others in a different way. And I want to say, of course, this would be on a spiritual path of sorts. All right. It could even be on a religious path. It could be on any path, really. But I just want to say it's being the leader. You're the king of the unicorns. You're the Yeti, right? But you're lighting the way for others. you're going to help them and see right here, like you can, the people are all looking up and they're seeing that they're understanding the difference in you and what it is that you are speaking about, offering, whatever it may be. And they're asking you, the unicorns, to expand your, I believe it's Causal chakra, so the one that sits above your, no, above your crown chakra, sorry, above your crown chakra. It sits up above that. So really raising the vibration, higher dimensional energy. Okay, so they really want you to work on that. You can do that through medication. You can find guided chakra meditations on YouTube, all right, to help open up that particular chakra. And it says enter the unicorn kingdom, which means we know from learning about what the unicorn energy is, it's a very high vibrational, I believe it was 5th or 7th dimensional, I want to say 7th dimensional energy. So, and we're at 3, maybe 4, hopefully 5. But we still have to raise our vibration up. They want you to be able to do that, to really tap in to this unique, magical energy that is of the unicorn. I'm so excited. I just feel giddy about this. I'm so excited. And then we have over here balance. Take time to relax, indulge a little more or less, set boundaries with your work. So while they're asking you, and who knows how you're going to light the way for others. It could be in many different ways. You could be a motivational speaker. You could be on social media, spreading your wisdom, the truth, okay? Because I feel Aquarian energy in here too, along with the unicorn energy. And just being a positive light force, I want to say, for other people to look up to maybe not, I don't want to put pressure on anyone, not that to look up to in a sense that, oh great, now I have people looking up to me, I have to be perfect. No, not that at all. But that people will come to you for help or for guidance or for healing or to learn, okay? Whatever it is with all of this, it will be different for each of you with all of this strange, different energy. I don't know. Over and over in my head, all I can see is like, I always think of Aquarians as in, marching to the beat of your own drum. And I see like those fancy, I want to say parade horses or show horses, that kind of prance and their steps are very staccato or whatever. They go with the music anyway. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. That you are just you're a rare gem. That's what I see. And I don't know how for each one of you this shows up in your life, but they do want to also just give you a reminder to, it's not all work. You need time for rest and relaxation and a little play. Take on that playful unicorn energy. Don't be so serious about it. Like I said, we're not setting you up where you have to now hold a certain space. That's not what it is. So you need to set boundaries for yourself, that you have me time during all of this so that you can go in and meditate and connect with the unicorn energy. Okay. Now I want to pull some, I feel like that's the main message. Just, you know what? I want to call it short and sweet, but that was really quite awesome. Pile 1. Okay. So out came 2 cards. We have, okay, so this is on the bottom, the sun, all right? So you're going to be a beacon. You're going to shine your light. We have temperance. Oh, how interesting. Finding the balance, okay? And let me just get a couple of more. Knight of Rods or Knight of Wands. I mean, you're going after this with a passionate, fiery energy, inspired, creative ways of doing things. Again, it is fire, but it ties in with that Aquarian energy too. Okay, and one more here. 9 of Pentacles. You are going to find fulfillment for yourself doing this. You are going to find success. You are going to be happy with what this is going to bring you as far as abundance goes, be that in material abundance, monetary abundance, whatever it may be, just the abundance in your own life, the feeling that it's going to bring you. All right. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. Okay. And strength. Yes. Sometimes doing this work can be hard. All right. It can be taxing. It can be tiring emotionally, mentally. But you have the strength and the fortitude to carry on and carry through with this. You know, you are a special person. You are the big cat Yeti here, okay? You are the big cat Yeti, so you can do this. The big cat Yeti, sorry, unicorn Yeti. Yeah, I just feel very giddy in this. I just feel very happy and light. Okay, lots of energy. Now, the last thing that I want to pull for you is from the Enchanted Unicorn Oracle, where we normally have, what I'm going to say is, there's another message. I just get it from the book because it usually has to do with a plant or a flower that may be important to you, that you may relate to, that you may want to bring into your home, plant in your garden, to really help you, again, connect with this unicorn energy. So let's get one card here for pile 1. Tubular bells, patience and trust. Okay, tubular bells. Let's look that one up and see what it has to say. Card number 13. Oh, and I just want to say 13, so 1 and 3 of 4, building a solid foundation, staying grounded. This unicorn energy, I want to say, is a little heady right now. So that may just be with the 4 here, a reminder to stay grounded, and maybe this plant will have something to do with that. Let's take a look. So, patience and trust. Oh, it's a zucchini flower from the zucchini plant. Okay, how interesting. Let's just see what it has to say. Sometimes known as squash blossoms, the flowers of the zucchini plant are yellow and tubular. Yellow, the sun, right? I just wanted to say that. They are prized for their culinary contribution to both sweet and savory dishes. All right, who knew? There's no use trying to hurry their delicate blossoms. They will flower when they are ready. However, this is a generous and prolific plant, and the flowers lend themselves well to spells for prosperity and fertility. So, I think what it's wanting to say, I just read the next line down below. Just as plants and flowers grow at their own pace, everything in your life will fall into place at just the right time. So this is happening for you, pile 1, at just the right time. This is the time you need it to hear this message, to pull out your inner Yeti unicorn, inner unicorn energy. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. I certainly enjoyed doing it for you. I was just very happy, okay? It was just very happy for me, and full of lots of energy and hope and, I don't know, like dawn of a new day. So thank you very much for your time. I will see you in your next reading. Hi, pile 2, and those of you who chose this card and or this crystal rose quartz. This is your unicorn energy reading, and I will be reading the oracles first. We'll be pulling some tarot live, and we'll do another oracle card from the Enchanted Unicorn Oracle deck, which I love at the end. But let's get started. So we have overall energy. I love pulling overall energy for the reading here. Okay, so let's just, okay, I like that. What a handsome man unicorn he is. All right, so we have not a demon desire. We have the Six of Hearts or the Six of Cups, rainbow. Look for the signs, cosmic pearl, and action. Okay, let's see here. First off, with the not a demon desire, I think of the devil card, right? You know, that's giving in to your desires or addictions or whatever it is. But for this one with desire, I think, what is it that you want? Pile 2, okay? What is it that you want? There's nothing bad about this. Not a demon, not a devil. So what do you desire? What do you truly desire? What do you truly desire for yourself, for your life? Even on a materialistic base, what do you desire, right? Sometimes we do have to treat ourselves, but anyway, and with the Six of Hearts or the Six of Cups here for the overall energy, I want to say it's being nostalgic, right? Remembering back to fond memories, the past, what made you happy. And I think that's kind of what we're going with here. What is it that used to make you happy? Maybe is it something that you've given up on that you no longer do? Possibly. That's what I feel like the overall energy here is kind of that desire, but maybe in a it's in a happy, cheerful, reminiscent way. What do you desire? What do you want to bring into your life? Now let's look at the rest of the cards. We have here rainbow, and right? Do you desire the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? Okay, there is a rainbow beyond the clouds. Look for the signs, pay attention, expect an answer. Action, now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence. Okay, and then I'm going to get to this one right here. So I see how that's tying in what we were talking to, this action unicorn here, and see how the end of the horn is lit up, right? That is how they share their energy with you. So now is the perfect time to act on what it is you desire, what it is you reminisced about. It's going to be different for each one of you. Maybe it's something that you want as in a worldly possession now. It's going to be different for everyone. But now is the time to take inspired action towards your dreams. So what is it that you're dreaming for yourself? Or maybe when you were younger, what was your dream for yourself? Maybe it's a dream as you're getting older that you have for yourself. Or now that you are older, what is your dream as you continue to age and move forward in life, right? And they want you to figure out what it is and to go after it with confidence, okay? Because there is a rainbow beyond the clouds. Now it's saying, look for the signs, pay attention, expect an answer. So when we're talking about 11 here, right? That is a master number, and it's the visionary. It's looking forward, looking ahead, figuring out what it is that you want, okay? And we also have 33 in here, and that's mastering it, right? That's the master teacher, I think. So what I'm trying to say here, pile 2, is if you pay attention to your higher self, to your intuition, to your soul, to your heart space, if you connect with your unicorns here through unicorn energy and ask, if you're unsure, because some of you may be unsure of what it is that you want to do, and that's okay. Nothing needs to be decided today or tomorrow. You have time. ask what it is that you should be doing to help you remember what your soul path journey is for this lifetime, and wait for the answer. Meditation's great for that, okay? The answer will come to you. There's also a rainbow in this card. So there is a pot of gold for you at the end of the rainbow. And it may just also be as simple as just following the dream that you absolutely know what it is. You don't need to go inside to look for it, although some divine guidance is always nice, so I would never pass it up. But, you know, whatever that dream is, it's time for you to go after it now. No more waiting. No more being nostalgic and thinking about it in, you know, kind of a nostalgic or romanticized way even. And then I just want to touch on the numbers. So we have a 1 and a 2 here, which is a 3, which is growth, right? It's growth, it's connecting with others, it's connecting with your dreams, with your passions, okay? It's creativity. We talked about the fact that this is a master number. And then here we have a 2 and a 6, which is 8. So 8s are all about being disciplined, right? Having a great work ethic, whatever it is that you want to do here, like really buckling down with a great work ethic. It's movement forward. It's stepping out and ending any stagnation that may be in your life, okay? It's moving forward. It's taking action, all right? And then we have 34, the cosmic pearl. Expand your psychic gifts. Open the gate to the angelic realms. So pile 2, are there some of you here that are the psychics, the mediums, the mystical and the magical among us? And I want to say, with this card being here, I feel that maybe it, for some of you, is your dream to be able to do this on a full-time basis, or to be able to start doing this and helping others beyond just your family and friends. A 3 and a 4 is 7. That's choices. It's your spirituality. It's having wisdom. Okay, it's tapping in to that psychic gift that you have and growing. All right, and then we have a 6 here, which is success and harmony and advancement, again, moving forward. So maybe for a lot of you, that is what you, oh my heavens, you know what just popped into my head? Okay, so you know the movie Ghost and Whoopi Goldberg's character, and she was a psychic, I believe, or a medium. I don't know if she was a psychic or a medium. I'm not sure which, or if she was both, but you know, did some of you watch that movie as a little kid and you already knew that you maybe were a little bit different in some ways, and you were like, that's what I want to be when I grow up? I don't know. That came in. So for someone, that may ring true. I'm not sure. Or maybe you watch Teresa Caputo now and you're like, I want to do that. I know I have the ability. I can feel it within myself to do it. And so this may be your message, pile 2, to expand out, to get a mentor, to go to some classes, to start learning how to do that. Or again, it may be something you're already doing, and this is just a message to say, hey, you're on the right path. Keep it going. It's time to expand out. Okay, maybe beyond the group that you're helping now with that gift. So let's get some, oh, right there. We have the Magician, just popped over, perfect. Let's see if we can get some others. I either let them come out or I flip through them, one or the other. I don't like to take up too much time shuffling. Okay, let's go this way. I love this message. Oh, what else just came in before I turn this card over is maybe for some of you, you did see things when you were younger. You were far more open and accepting. And for whatever reason, sometimes it's just growing older, we shut that down, we shut it off. And now you're remembering, right? You're remembering back, and you want to bring that energy back into yourself, that gift back to yourself again. So that could be it for some of you too. We have the King of Pentacles. All right, let's get a couple more. We have the Ten of Pentacles. I love that. That's talking about your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Pot of gold. Okay. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Magician, you are able to create whatever it is and manifest whatever it is that you want. Okay. You are the magician. You are the mystical, the magical. You are the cosmic pearl. Okay. And there may be many different choices of how you use these psychic gifts. All right. King of Pentacles. It's just, I always say when a King of Pentacles comes in here, one, it's someone who has succeeded when it comes to career, money, property, your home. All right. So it's giving you that, you know, you're the magician, but you're also the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is steady and stable and determined and confident. Okay. So you approach your gifts in that way. The Ten of Pentacles is you will find success. You will find your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Not just, it's abundance in every way known. The universe, God's source, is going to bestow abundance upon you. You are going to create it and manifest it for yourself as well. And the Three of Pentacles here is just knowing that this doesn't have to be a solitary thing. You may find yourself working with others. You may find that you like to work with other people, depending on what type of work it is here. Now, if for some of you, this isn't a dream of psychic gifts and something that you want to do or come back to, this can be about any dream that you have, just knowing that you can manifest it, to go within to find the answers and wait for them, okay? That you can create your own wealth and success with these two cards. You can still have the pot of gold at the end of your rainbow. And again, you may find yourself wanting to work with a team of other people, or to go to someone who may be very knowledgeable in that area for whatever it is that your dream is, to help you out. And you know what? Let's just get one more card, because I think I did 5 for the other group. Let's get one more card here for pile 2. I love it. For this card, normally it's going from choppy to calm waters, right? The Six of Swords. But here, I just feel like it's going from who you are. It's taking that desire, that dream, that wish, that nostalgia, whatever it is, and taking it across and connecting with the unicorn energy. You've got to cross the water to get over. And then I just saw open the gate to the angelic realms, because the unicorns work very closely with the angels. So I feel like this is your passage over to get there. Okay, one last card before we go. I love this message pile too. I feel like there's a couple of different messages in there for different people, of course. But let's look at the Enchanted Unicorn Oracle. There's always a plant or a flower that has a little bit of a message to it. So I love pulling these, because it's something you may want to bring into your home, plant in your garden, and knowing that it will help connect you with the unicorn energy as well. Okay, so pile 2 here. Let's go. Shroom. Oh, well now, I like this. I'm assuming it's mushroom, but let's check and see. 20. It is Think outside the box, the sky blue mushroom. And what it says, at first glance, the sky blue mushroom looks like an unearthly being, a bright luminous blue against the green forest background. In fact, it looks like something out of Alice in Wonderland. The fungus is native to New Zealand and some parts of India. It is not considered edible, but bizarrely, no one seems to know if it is toxic either. While it is highly decorative, any other valuable qualities are yet to be discovered. It's like being the magical unicorn, right? I just feel like this kind of ties in. It just made me think here, like, expand your psychic gifts. There's going to be choices. You don't even know yet what else you might discover about yourself in that area. Or anyone who has a dream and you start working towards it. You never know when you start where you're going to go with it. There's so much to discover and to uncover and unfold. All you know is that it's like, I want to say, this blue mushroom that's unique. Don't know a lot about it, but there it is nonetheless, right? It's like the little beacon in the forest. It said, like a blue, bright blue mushroom sitting against the green forest background. So I just love that message for you, pile 2. It's absolutely wonderful. I want to thank you for spending time with me. I hope that this message resonated, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3, and those of you who chose this card and or this Rhodochrosite crystal. This is your unicorn energy reading. I am so excited to be doing this for you. I love the unicorn energy, and let's get started. I'm going to do oracles first. I'm going to live pull tarot, and then one last oracle card from the Enchanted Unicorn Oracle at the end. So let's start with overall energy. 22, not a boat, journey. Queen of Spades or Queen of Swords. So this is your overall energy. We have perspective. We have spiritual warrior. Manifest your dreams. And nature. Okay. So with the not a boat journey, you're right, it's not a boat, it's a unicorn. You're on a magical journey, pile 3. But the first feeling that comes in for that is this isn't a day trip. This isn't a week-long vacation at a resort trip. This is a life journey, a life path, okay, that you are embarking upon. And I just looked down and manifest your dreams. This is the time, and it's also a 22, which is a master number, and it's about being the architect or the builder, right? Like this is where you are building your new life or building your new reality. Okay. And we have 23 here. Okay, let me get back to the overall energy before I get into the cards. I probably should just go with it, but I always feel like I need to get this first. So yeah, I feel that this is a life journey, a life path journey for you that you're starting, or that you want to start, or that you may have just started, okay? And with the Queen of Swords energy here as the overall, I feel that you are approaching it in a very, how to say it, in a very clear, well thought out way, okay? I think you're clear about the journey that you want to have started or are on right now. That's what I want to say. So we know what type of journey it is, and I feel that you are very clear about where it is that you want to go, all right? Now, just because you're clear about it doesn't mean that you still don't need to manifest dreams. Focus on your vision, okay? Seek satisfaction and contentment. This is a card I feel, pile 3, like to keep you on track. It's keeping you on track of what that clear path or clear vision for your path is. And remember, things can change up along the way, so you can still have dreams. You don't just choose one dream and head towards it. And maybe that's why this is coming up, because maybe that is something that you've done, pile 3. You've chosen what it is, the path that you want to take, and you've started going down it. But like racing horses have the blinders on, that maybe you've got the blinders on. That may be for some of you. So I think this is just a reminder here with this card to continue to dream, to continue to manifest your dreams and bring them into reality on this path forward. Okay, and then I think that kind of brings us here to this perspective card, because it says examine your situation from a higher perspective. So yeah, I mean, things change, things ebb and flow, things spin around, there's bends and turns along the path. So there are times that you may have to change things up. And this is a 2 and a 3, which is a 5, which, can be changed, challenge. So just be prepared that that may happen as you're moving along your path. You may come across some challenges, and it may require you to change the dream up a bit and to see it from a different perspective and manifest this new way. I like this. Spiritual warrior, show you are a wise leader, command the universe. Maybe along this path, even though I feel like it's not what you've planned out or set out to do, that somehow just you being in your energy on your path, doing what's best for you, you are just somehow going to light up the heart spaces of other people, from the gentlest of lambs to the fiercest of lions, right? Like, I don't know. You're going to be a leader, even if that's not what you set out to do. And if you kind of look at this horse, right? Yeah, it kind of feels like you're the leader, looking back to see if the others are following along, or if they need any help, or what have you. That's interesting that it came in that way, because even as I started this, that was not where I felt it was going. But yeah, that you here with your unicorn energy, you're going to light the heart spaces of, the gentlest of lambs or the fiercest of lions. And it's a 10, which means it's almost like you're helping them to get to the end of a cycle so that they can start new as well and start manifesting dreams and seeing things from a different perspective. Very interesting. So while you're doing this for yourself, you are inadvertently, I believe, going to be helping others. So that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And I like this card because, well, it's nature. Ground yourself, find a sanctuary in nature, connect with the elementals. I feel sometimes when we're on our path and, we're the Queen of Swords here, that's a lot of air thinking. You're always manifesting dreams, you're helping others. Sometimes it almost gets to be a little lofty. You start losing your connection to your own stability or your own solid foundation. It's almost like it's like the energy's so high, it's like you're floating like a hot air balloon. Okay, it's just you're lifting up, up, up. You need to bring yourself back down, okay, to keep yourself grounded in reality at the same time as manifesting your dreams. This unicorn energy is a very high vibration, so it can really lift you up, and there's nothing wrong with that, except we are human beings, so we need to keep one foot planted firmly on the ground, I think, to keep yourself in a stable, solid, steady position while doing all of this. Okay, that's what I'm picking up for main messages. Let's pull some tarot here, pile 3, and see what else there is for you to know. I love that. Not a boat, a journey. Yeah, it's not a trip. This isn't a trip. You're committing to this. Okay. So I want to get 4 cards here. So let's get 1 card. 6 of Pentacles. Sharing with others, right? Having enough. Feeling like you have enough that you can share with others. Feeling like you know what it's like and how to manifest your dreams and see things from a different perspective. And you want to be able to share that with other people. Or you're going to, like I said, inadvertently share it with other people. Sometimes maybe not even realizing it. Let's get another card. Page of Swords. Again, new ideas, right? This is, again, thinking about a new way of doing things. It's a young and new and fresh energy, right? So new ways of doing things, thinking clearly of new dreams that you want to manifest along this path as you're going, because as you go along the path, you evolve and are always needing, you know, that newness, that new, right, intellect. You want to be using your intellect. You want to set your intentions clearly to manifest your dreams. That's what I feel like the Page of Swords is here to tell you. Okay. Let's get another one. The Fool. It's a new journey. So for some of you, it is a new journey. For others of you, you may already be on the path of this new journey, okay? But it's being willing to step off the cliff, so to speak, right? To take that leap of faith, to imagine it, dream it, and then set it into action, not knowing how it's going to end. All right? I like that. Okay. Page of Cups. Okay, so we have 2 young bucks in here, right? And this is doing it with passion and doing it based on emotion, doing what you love, and having new, when you're coming up with these new ways of doing things, that you don't just use your mind, you also use your heart. It's the mind and heart working together. That's what I see here. That's what this message is. It's not heart over mind or emotion over intellect or intellect over emotion. It's the 2 of them working together. So that's very important. And I think that just the fact that I've put them both here, or that they've come out to be put over the grounded card, I think that keeps you grounded, because you're not allowing your emotions to run high or your thoughts and your mind to run away with itself. And that will help to keep you grounded, okay? You know, there's a message. Sometimes it takes a second to come around. All right, and one last card. What else? The 4 of Swords. Don't be afraid during this journey, during this time, to take time out for yourself, for reflection, for reassessment, to rest, to gather energy. This is a journey. Okay, just know that it doesn't just have to be forward, forward, forward. Well, I mentioned racehorses with blinders, but now that has popped back in, like a racehorse, that you just go, 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 go. No, you can take time out to, like I said, reflect, reassess, rest, reimagine what this path and your dreams are. Oh, I love that message, pile 3. That's so great. Now we're going to go to the unicorn Enchanted Unicorn Oracle, and I'm going to get one card from here for you. And there's usually a plant or a flower that is on the card, and there's a message attached to that plant or flower. It's just further insight. It's, you know, just maybe a little nugget that you may need. But I also say, with this unicorn energy, to connect with it, maybe this is a plant you would want to bring into your house, plant in your garden, eat possibly, depending if it's an edible plant or flower. So let's get that card for you. Pile 3. What card do they need here? Divinity. Right, and the fact, take the time out to connect back with divinity, with God, source, universe, your higher self, or whomever else it is that you go to for guidance and clarity and advice. All right, and it says balance the physical and the spiritual. Hello, we're balancing here, staying grounded with emotions and with the mind, the intellect, but also with the physical and the spiritual. Sometimes you need a timeout for both of those reasons. It's funny that I said that. You need to rest. You need to reimagine, rethink, whatever it may be. Now, let's see what the book has to say here about the flower that we have, or plant. 19. The lotus root. Oh, yes. Okay, there we go. The lotus root. All right, and what is the message? The lotus root is the woody rhizome of the gorgeous lotus plant. It can snake up to 1 meter in length through the thick mud at the bottom of rivers and ponds. Lotus root is a popular ingredient in many Asian dishes and is extremely versatile. Okay, so I said, you may even be able to eat it. I've never said that before, so that's interesting. It has been used in Chinese herbal medicine for thousands of years to staunch blood flow and balance the emotions. We're talking about balance, and we talked about balancing emotion here. Love that. Lotus root reduces stress and brings peace of mind. We talked about balancing the intellect and the mind. It heals both the physical and spiritual body. What a great message, Pile 3. I am so pleased with this unicorn message. Just the wisdom that comes through. I'm just the vessel. I to help get it here. I love this. It's so perfect. Thank you very much for spending time with me. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.